Words are the last sanctuary inside someone's mind. And what's more powerful than someone allowing you to come into their mind to see their story?
It's true. See their story. Okay, you've got last two questions, yeah? You've got the conscious mind. All of us have got the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, yeah?
Right.
Would you say, have you, not even would you say, a direct question to you, have you mastered how to control whatever goes on in your subconscious mind?
No, no one has.
Talk to me.
Right? Then there's psychedelic drugs and stuff which people really, ayahuasca treatments, psilocybins. There's the world out there which people really attest by.
So one thing first, yeah? Did you say that nobody has mastered how to control the subconscious mind?
Nobody
can?
in my immediate vicinity has.
Talk to me. What are your thoughts on that? Is like, do you think it's possible
We're
for
humans.
somebody to control what goes on in the what goes on in the subconscious mind? Do you think it's
Not fully controlled, but there's ways we can put it on the back burner. Like, anxiety. It's
I'm trying to
actually
fucking learn that, by the way. This is for me.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching might learn something. It's for them, but
like a lot of people use a lot of jargon nowadays to get out of shitty situations. Like, oh, I have anxiety, right? I'm not discrediting anyone who's actually diagnosed. I have anxiety. Well, if you have anxiety, why are you putting yourself in certain situations where you could be triggered? Or either you learn to deal with the trigger, right? Or either you avoid that trigger. Like, I have certain triggers, right? Like extended gatherings, right? Sometimes, so therefore, over the years, I've got game face on now, where, I know how to behave in certain environments and gather in music, right?
And around certain people.
The music industry is one of the most dirtiest industries in the world, right? Anyone would sell their mother for an EP.
Yeah.
Not anyone, but certain people
Most
would.
people, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For any sort of advancement, people would do it. You need to filter out the people. You need to have a tough rhino skin to know that, right, that's not because you were vulnerable or you were gullible. That's because they thought that they could take advantage of you. Many people still deal with this till this day. Many people in power, they give people power, the power gets abused, and they go back to square one. Right, I'm not helping anyone anymore. Right.
So going back to what we said,
subconscious mind.
Subconscious, yeah.
So there's ways to negate it. There's ways to keep it back.
Yeah.
Will we ever be fully in control? Who knows? Maybe with Neuralink. But then we'll get ads in our brain, right? Buy this, buy that. Donate here, donate there.
Yeah, damn, it's true, man. It's absolutely true. Did you even touch on, before I ask my last question? Did you say you touched on magic mushrooms, all of these LSD and whatever? Have you tried them before?
Yes, and
Because even before you go into what you're gonna say, yeah, like if I swear, so many people over the last few years, yeah, so many people have asked me you should try it. Even some people have said to me, I can take you through the ceremony, magic mushrooms, and all of these things. Even what's the other one? Ayahuasca. Is it the one with the it's like, I don't know, but
I haven't dabbled.
Yeah,
in
quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of people have tried to introduce me, to get me into them. Like for you, like with whichever one you've taken, like how would you describe your experience? Because I'm so curious still.
So I've done it multiple times, but I've done it very sacredly.
Okay.
And I've always done it when I'm on a crossroads in life, right?
Interesting.
So the way you see it, let's say your mind is confused. Let's say you have Google Chrome, right? You have 50 tabs open, right? In the right setting, with the right mindset, it's literally, you have a series of questions in your mind. What is my purpose? What am I meant to do? It's not a Saturday night party drug. It's a very self-reflecting drug, right? So in 2019, that was my last, let's say, major mind-blowing epiphany. I started my brand Chronicles. I said, okay, I love literature, I love art, I love music. How do I combine it into something? Chronicles. The name sounds beautiful, right? I'm chronicling things. Once a month, I do a mix of my own called Chronicles Chapters. That's me telling my monthly story of what I'm feeling.
I think you mentioned that earlier. Something like that earlier as well.
Then pandemic happened. I wanted to wait a year till I started the next series, Chronicles Curates. Right, I'm curating. I'm a museum curator. I want to display other people's arts. Right, that's for established artists. Towards the end of the year, I was like, right, how do I give back to the community? Right, I started Chronicles Commends. This is for upcoming artists who I think deserve a shot. And globally, that's become a successful thing. It's just too much to manage now with all my other things. Yeah. So after this year, I'm cutting it short. Okay. That all came from literally one 6-hour thing. Not that I address my depression. Yeah. Why am I feeling depressed? I have no right to be depressed. I'm waking up with clean clothes. I've got a supporting, loving family around me. I've got the best of friends who I can call at 2 a.m. in the morning, with literally anything. There's children out there who are not eating. There's children out there who are getting carpet bombed. it's all just a mental realignment, right? And since I'm blessed, how do I make this world a better place? I literally got all that of one trip. My most recent trip was 2 years ago. I full-time moved to London, right? And that's a bit more personal for me, but I managed to make peace with certain aspects.
Okay.
That was more about me as a person as opposed to my journey as a professional and stuff. So yes, strategically, I would say if one's in the right mindset, dabble with it, and it can be life-changing.
Yeah.
Every few years, God willing, I would want to, like, this sounds so wrong saying this, inshallah, to this, like, thing as well.
There's probably going to be some people that watching saying,
Yeah.
Astaghfirullah.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, it's like the Muslims, right?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Like,
I drink, I go
perfect.
clubbing,
Yeah.
I do this, I don't eat pork though. Right?
Yeah,
No, but
man.
God created this, right?
Yeah, oh shit.
Right? God created this. There must be a reason He created this. There must be a reason that governments are controlling this. This must be a reason this isn't mass marketed. Because if the government could sell anything and make tax and corporate anything, they would do it for that money. So why is this not a thing? Like
Why?
we legalize weed in certain portions of the world, right? Under medicinal, therapeutical, even recreational.
Yeah.
Why are we not doing nature's healings?
Because my quick answer to that is because they don't want certain people to basically, like you said, to heal mentally. You know, like because so many conversations I've had, and obviously a lot of people say like it's part of like, you know, that you're healing certain things and whatever. And once you take it, it opens up something. It opens up certain
Third eye.
doors
There's literally
in
a third
your
eye.
mind, and you can actually heal. And I feel like going back to the government, I just feel like going back in terms of programming people. Yeah, going back to brainwashing people. Bro, if I'm the government and I've basically done this for so many years and I've programmed you lot and I've I've brainwashed all of you lot and whatever. And then I find out there's things that people can take on magic mushrooms or whatever to reprogram to reprogram their mind and to basically like take away certain things to make them see them clearer, see certain things more clearer. The government wouldn't want that.
No, so a funny thing, I was reading an article. I studied this in school as well, but I was reading an article.
Yeah.
We're all cattle, whether that's governmental cattle, corporational cattle. They want to sell to us. They're taking so much taxes for us to reduce, right? And, skimming off it as well. We're rarely getting it back in our schools, in our hospitals, in our roads, in our law enforcement, right? Where we're getting it, the resources aren't allocated as properly as they should be, right? With the existing funds there. And then we're all just consumers. We're all like financial consumers. So to sell to a person, you either need an infographical appeal. For example, 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this. This is the study behind it. This is why this is better than other things out there. Not just toothpaste, but, an infographic or something.
Yeah.
Like matcha nowadays, right? Like the matcha craze. Like yesterday I saw a reel. Some fucker put matcha on their biryani. Bro, I wanted a jihad. How
What?
do you put matcha on biryani? I swear to God, I'll show you the reel.
Even you just saying that, you repeat, by the way, you within a space of a few seconds, you repeated that twice, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's still not registering. What the fuck did you just say?
Matcha. Biryani. Right, wars were fought for less.
I think I'm dead, man. I feel like, obviously time's getting on a bit, and I feel
Okay,
like...
so to come back to you.
You're good.
So we have the infographical appeal.
Yeah.
Right? That's for the smarter segment of society. Then you have the emotional appeal.
Yeah.
The emotional appeal is like, let's say you see a starving African child, and then next thing you know, you have a hotline, donate £10 here, and then you feel bad, and then you're like, okay, shit.
Yeah.
Right? Then you have the humor appeal. Now, for people who are more actualized, the humor appeal works the best. Right? It unlocks a certain level of thing. Either way, they're still marketing a product or service to you. Now, the thing is, we spend money we don't have to buy items we don't need to impress people we don't give two shits about.
Fucking materialistic society.
So financially, that's where financial literacy comes in. Asset building. Yes, buying an £80,000 flat in London just on down payment, then affording the payments for like 15 years of you being handcuffs to that property. Right? It sounds daunting, but it's possible.
Yeah.
So the government needs to be more financially literate to 60-70% of its citizens. And then use your money for your wants.
Yeah.
Like, I adopted a whale, bro.
Bro, till now, that's one of the coolest